um mine started.
Okay.
I just need to check if because I'll cut. I'm doing it on stream, but I'll cut it out just to edit the video.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can hear you on the thing, and then we'll do. Just speak a bit so I can
Okay.
see if you can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, 1 minute. There's a delay also.
Is my sound limits?
Alright, so I can. Do you want to go, sorry?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start with the playoffs, right?
Yeah, we'll start with the playoffs.
Okay. So first of all, okay, let's just bring up the Wikipedia page. So it's simpler.
Yeah, no problem.
Just wait about a minute. Okay. Okay. So the first playoff is between Al Rafa from Qatar and the ATMK from Uzbekistan.
I'll do this one first, right? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, no problem.
So did you hear our predictions, or should I say it again?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so Al Rafa versus AGMK. I'm gonna go for a 3-0 win for Al Rafa.
Okay. Did you do the other 3 games as well?
3-0, okay. So the next one is Al Wahda Saudi versus Air Force Club. So Al Wahda Saudi are in a really bad position in the league right now. I think like they're in the relegation zone.
Yeah.
So an Air Force Club, they've dominated the AFC Cup in like the past 4 or 5 years, I think. So I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win for Air
2-1 to who, sorry?
Force Club or Al Qawa Algeria.
Air Force.
Yeah.
I agree. I think they'll win 1-0. I think 1-0.
Okay, and then Fulad versus Al Ain. Nekodam's Tricky Reds versus Al Ain.
Yeah.
So, how about you? You
Tough one.
start on this one.
Yeah, sure. You see, I think Fulham on there. I do think Fulham are actually a better team, but for me, sometimes they have these days in the league, especially where they're so flat as a side. The expected goals they had against Aluminium was like half of what Aluminium had, and Aluminium barely passed the ball around. So, I think defensively they are a very solid team. They're one of the best defensive sides in Iran. But the weird thing is their best players are in the attacking areas. Do you know what I mean? So, in that way, I guess they could have a solid foundation at the back and then counter-attacking, aerial threats as well. I think Fulham will win extra time through a Luciano Pereira winner, and I think it will be a header from a set play. So I think they'll win 2-1 after extra time against Alain, to be honest.
Scenes when that happens.
Scenes, actually.
Okay. So Alain actually lost today to Al Nassr. I think 3-0 or 3-1.
Yeah, so on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, they're not in the best position in the league as well. So I'm gonna go with a win on penalties for Fulham. I think the game will end 0-0, and then Fuad win on penalties. Last one is Al Wahda UAE versus Al Zawra from Iraq. What do you think?
Yeah. Al Wahda v UAE. So yeah, I mean, Al Wahda was a team that last year or heading into the September games I was actually kind of wary about because they do have some decent foreign players in there. They were always like a third or fourth kind of team in the UAE.
Yeah.
I always assumed Al Wahda, you know, I mean, them one of them kind of teams. But they always had quality. I remember in 2019 they had a player called Leonardo and he was brilliant. He got quite a lot of
Yeah.
games and goals. He scored like 4 against Al Rayyan in one of the games.
And
I think.
then they also have they have Omar
Oh,
Harbin, the Syrian player.
Okay, is he?
Yeah, he's playing for them.
Right. He was from Al Hilal, no?
Yeah.
Pedale Longi, no?
Yeah, Longi's favorite player.
You love to talk about. So in this game, I mean, Al Zawra, I believe they're still rivaling Al Shorta. I think Al Shorta are in good form. I don't know. I don't know where Al Zawra are in the league. Do you know?
I think they're second. Let me
I'd always thought they were
No,
just
yeah,
behind Al
it's
Shorta.
their-
But
Air Force Club is first, and Al Zawra are second.
Al Zawra second. Okay. So if Al Shorta then just third or fourth, no?
Al Shorta are fourth, yeah.
Fourth. Well, that's gonna be good for us then. But I think Al Wahda will win. I think Al Wahda will win. I think they'll win 3-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a little bit of a closer game. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win for Al Wahda. Okay, so heading into the group stage,
Yeah.
and I'll do like the whole.
So we
group
both
stage
got Al
prediction,
Arafa,
like,
so I think
who'll be first.
Yeah. So it'll be Al Hilal, Shabab Al Ahli, Istiqlal Tajikistan, and we got Al Gharafa, no?
Yeah, Al Arafa.
So I'll do this one first. So Al Hilal will win this group.
Yeah,
They got the new
easily.
manager. They're top of the league again. Yeah. So the top of the league again. They got the new manager, and I think he's Brazilian. They're back on form after their really poor spell towards the end of Radovan Lucescu's era. Obviously, brilliant manager, but there do come times that you need to change it up. They have, and they're now ahead of Al Ittihad and Al Shabab as well. I think they'll top the group easily, as you say. And yet again, I believe they play Shabab Al Ahli. I think Shabab Al Ahli will finish second in this group, and I think Al Gharafa will finish third. And as much as I hate to say it, I think Istiqlal Dushanbe will finish last.
Yeah. Okay, so
What do you think?
yeah, I agree with those predictions. I believe that Al Hilal will easy top group. I think they actually will win every game. Maybe like 1 or 2 draws, but maybe they'll be unbeaten.
Yeah.
And
Like
then-
5 wins and a draw, maybe.
Yeah, and then Shabab Al Ahli, their new coach, I follow their games, as you know. Their new coach called Mehdi Ali. He's actually half Iranian as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is. He's a very good coach. He's been there for like 20 games and he's unbeaten in every game. And he has like 17 clean sheets or something, which is insane.
Wow.
Yeah, and today they actually came back from 2-0 down, and they have some very good youngsters like Ego Jesus and some talented players like Carlos Eduardo, although he did miss a penalty today. So yeah, I
Carlos
think
Eduardo, yeah.
I think Inshallah will finish second in this group, and I think they might advance as one of the best runners-up. But yeah, and then Al Arafa third, and sadly Istiqlal Tajikistan last.
As much as we'd love to see it,
I
I mean,
think-
what would have been an ideal situation would if Istiqlal, scenes, no,
Scenes.
literally, if Istiqlal Dushanbe were to get Persepolis in the group, that would literally be the best thing ever, because
Scenes when
I mean, that would
Istiqlal
be
Dushanbe play Asal Tehran in the same finals.
imagine the scenes. No, we'd love to see
Yeah,
it, but
okay.
no, I think that's probably the most
Yeah, okay, the second group.
reasonable outcome.
I'll start with the second group predictions. So it's Sharjah UAE, Tractor, 51% of Asia,
Jesus Christ.
Takhtakor, and the winners of playoff 2, which we said, Al Qawa Algeria. Air Force
Al
Club.
Qaraja, yeah.
Okay, so Sharjah. Oh, I think Takhtakor will top this group, you know. I mean, Sharjah have had a really bad.
Sharjah home advantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
In Sharjah, because like they've been playing very bad in the league, and like their main striker, like he had to retire from football because of I believe thigh injury or something. I'm not sure exactly. Like Wellington, I think he scored a hat-trick versus Al Taiwan last year.
Okay.
So yeah, he had to retire sadly. I feel very bad for him.
Oh, is that the Sorry, is that the Wellington?
Um,
Is he the bald one?
yeah, the Brazilian, that one.
Wellington? No, no, in the
Wellington.
6-0. They beat Altaon, no?
Yeah, he scored the hat trick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Paftako will top this group. Shakhtar,
Okay.
they never do well in Asia, to be honest. Even though as much as
Never,
I'd like them
never.
to, they never do well in Asia. And then
Horrible.
I believe Sharjah to be second, Shakhtar third, and then Al Jawiya fourth. What are your predictions?
Pakta will win this group. When they played us, but when I saw their games, a lot of their games against the Turanian side, Shah Khodran, they're still there within like less than a week, and I was very impressed. I'm very impressed the way they pass the ball. They're a good physical side. They're good defensively. And they hold a lot of ball possession. They played Al Hilal across the two games as well, and they only got 1 point, but they were actually very good in them games, in my opinion. I'm impressed as a team how Uzbeki football with a football club like that represents them very well. I think they'll top the group because I think they're the best team in the group. Um, you see, I do think Tractoron they can do good. Like I think they are a better team than their fourth club. And I think you said Sharjah are not doing too good this season. I don't know. What do you say about that?
I mean, they started the league well and they topped the group, but in the past few games, I really don't know what's been going on. Like right now, I think
Okay.
they're fourth. Yeah, they dropped down to fourth right now.
Fourth.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just the
fifth
fourth
actually. Sorry,
in the
fifth.
UAE.
Yeah,
Fifth.
yeah,
So it's the fifth in both countries, then, isn't it?
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I mean Sharjah for me are a better team than Tractor though, so I'm gonna say Sharjah are gonna finish second, and I basically the same as you. I think Tractor will finish third because they are better than their first club. They have more
Hmm.
quality, and I think Al Qurra Joey will finish last. To be honest.
Okay, so Group C, the group of death, as they say. So it's
Yeah.
Al Dohel Qatar, Al Ahly Saudi,
Of course, we're in it.
the best club in Asia, and Al Shorta. So.
Go on.
So this is really hard to predict because to be honest, all of these four teams except maybe Al Ahly do have like the host advantage, but I still don't think they'll even finish top two in this group because like
They're horrible right now.
they're very bad right now, and like their
They're the worst
coach
team in Saudi Arabia right now.
they could be because their coach is like he used to coach Al Hilal, but he didn't do too well there as well.
They have a new coach now, yeah?
Yeah, they have a new coach. He isn't too good in my opinion. It was a bad choice. So I'm gonna go for fielder in the world right now, Ali Karimi. So it's gonna be very hard to play them, but I have a lot of confidence in this team. So I'm gonna go with SSR to top the group, even though I might be a bit biased.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, yeah. And Addo to be second, but it's going to be very close. And then Al Shorta is going to be third. Al Shorta, I actually originally predicted them to maybe like be second in the group, but since
Okay.
they lost their star player Mazen, like he got kicked out of SSL last year as well. So yeah, he got sacked by the coach, so I don't think they'll have much of a chance. I think they'll finish third. And then Al Ahly,
Yeah.
I think they'll finish bottom.
So for me, the biggest variable with this group is which Al Dohel turns up, because they've lost 5 games out of, I want to say 5 games out of 19 in the Qatari League. For me, I'd expect a bit better from them. I think 5 losses in 19 games in the Qatari League is a little bit poor. On their day, they are one of the best teams in the whole continent. We know that. With Esteghlal, I think what we'll get is again a lot of attacking quality, but a little bit of lack of experience with the centre halves. I'm not a big fan of our defence, to be completely honest. I do hope that players like Siavash Yazdani and Hossein Moradman start instead of Arif Agholami and Danesh Guy, who can lose their heads and just are poor defensively for many times. I think Al Dahil will top the group because I think they'll turn up, in my opinion, and I think we'll finish second place. Inshallah, we have enough points to progress through the new system, the second place system now, because there are 5 groups. But I think we'll finish second place, which if you tell me right now we'll finish second place, I'll take it. Because here's the thing, we could easily finish last in this group if we don't turn up.
Yeah.
it's not out of proportion. You know what I mean? I would take second place because Al Shorta run us close in the 2-1-1 draws last time. Al Ahly, you know, we should have beat Al Ahly away from home. That was a robbery in that game. We should have got the draw and we had the better chances and all that. But we beat them 3-0 as well. And Al Duhail, over the years, we've not had a good record of Al Duhail. I remember we lost 3-0 to them and the 1-1 draw at home. We have experience against all these teams. I think we'll finish second place. And I think Al Shorta will finish third. And I think Al Ahly, just on the current form they're on, will finish last even though they're at home.
Alright, yeah, fair enough. Makes sense. And then second to last group, Group D. So this group consists of Al Sadd, Al Nassr, Al Nassr Saudi, Al Wahda from Jordan, which I think they're making their debut this year, over Al Ain.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say first of all that. 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna say that Al Sadd are gonna top the group. They're doing very well in it's called the Qatar League dominated. I think they only lost one game. So I think they're gonna top this group easily. And then I think Al Nassr are gonna be second. Fulham third, and Al Wahda from Jordan last.
Yeah. So the thing is with this group, so it's Fulham will be the team who go in if they win the playoff, right?
Yeah.
Fulham. Okay. I think Al Sadd will win the group. They're cruising in, like you say, they are cruising in Qatar, and I think Al Nassr have been very inconsistent this season. Recently, they have upped their game. They went from relegation candidates to, a top 4 candidate. So
Yeah, just like
I think they're 5th or 4th.
another club in Iran.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Al Sadd will top the group. I think Fulham have to win the 2 games against Al Wahda. I think you said they were making the debut. I think they have to if they want to have any sort of chance whatsoever of finishing second. The problem I find with Fulham in this group is even if they finish second place, I think they're going to be one of them teams that won't have too many points because they are a team that draw a lot of games 0-0, and I just feel like they're going to have 1 or 2 big upsets and 1 or 2 big unexpected wins. I think Al Nassr will finish second, but I think Al Nassr won't go through. That's honestly what I think. I think they'll be one of them 2 teams that will fall with the new system. Unfortunately for them, and I think Fulham will finish third, as you say, and I think Al Wahda will finish 4th. But I do think Fulham honestly can challenge Al Nassr. I do on their day close. If they can get fired up. I think it will be close, but Al Nassr are a better team. We have to get that straight. But I think they have the players Fulham. And Iranian teams always have the players to do well, but it just doesn't always transpire in Asia, unfortunately. But I think that's how it will go to.
Yeah, fair enough. So the final group. Persepolis, Arayan, FC Goa from India. I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know how they snuck in the AFC Champions League.
I do not know.
I thought that was a team in cricket, to be honest.
No clue. Absolute disgrace.
Disgrace. And
the hosting it as well.
Oh my god. Imagine they top the group and win the whole thing.
I just give up at this point. They just get the cricket bats out and say, "Come on, lads, let's go."
They just
let's
start
get the boys players on the I give up.
And then finally,
Al
Wahda, yeah. Obviously, Al Wahda have Longi's father or Omar Harbin.
No. Al Wahda, yes.
Yes. Al Wahda Longi's father. So I'm wait, how are Rayan doing in the league? Let me check. I think they're second, right?
No, Al Duhail second.
Okay, so yeah, so Arayan are third in the league right now with 34 points. Yeah, okay, so they're not doing too good, but yeah, okay, so I'm gonna predict Goa to be first. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I give up. I should give up. Oh my god.
Okay, so
the good battle we need to see is Vahid Amiri playing against Shuja. Because that's just what's going to happen, you know. Shota's a very good right back, yes.
So I think Persepolis will top the group.
If they don't top the group, just get them out because
Get
it's
them
the
out.
easiest.
Kick them out.
Like take on Saipa and Zobahan would have been harder. Like give up.
No, just عاد فات سباس يخونه بخونه بابل and
خونه ملوان.
Yeah, Malavan.
Yeah, Pasa Tehran.
Pasa Tehran. To be fair, they have more history in the first place.
To be fair, Damasha Tehran. No, Damasha. I said Damasha Tehran. I didn't even say the right one. Damasha Gilan. They got robbed. If you know, you know. Oh no. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
So Persepolis first, Arayan second, Al Wahda third, and Goa last with 0 points in my opinion.
If Goa get a point, they should just be granted access into the Champions League trophy.
Nah, they should just get the whole thing, man. Just give them the whole thing.
Just give up.
Get them to get the
I mean, oh, it's a joke. Timo Hukumati will win the group, unfortunately, because everyone else is just a bit rubbish. Al Rayyan will finish second. Shosha Khalizadeh will score all the goals.
Yeah.
From fullback. And what's the other team?
Al Wahda, yeah, and Goa.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, honest prediction. I actually think I'll go for a little upset. I guess upset. I don't know. I'll say Al Wahda finish second and Al Rayyan third.
Okay.
I just think we'll just mix it up a little bit. I think that's,
so yeah, we'll
that's a
see.
good chance. And then Goa will finish with like
So
0 points.
This is basically a three-team group.
It's a free team.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
they should
think,
just lose all 6. Yeah.
I think like the team from this group will probably qualify to the next round because like they're gonna get like guaranteed 6 points from FC Goa. Like it's basically.
But this is what I mean. Like this is the group. This is a definite group that the second place finishers will not go through. Will not go through. I'm telling you right now. I mean, but no, because Goa, as much as we say they'll get 0 points, are they not capable of getting points against Al Rayyan and Al Wahda?
Dude,
I don't know.
I saw one of their games in the Indian Super League. I saw the highlights. They literally play like a Sunday League team.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
have no idea how they snuck in the AFC
I'll
Champions
take
League.
it like that. I guess it's an easy 6
Yeah,
points.
and they finished 4th this year in the Indian League. So
I think I remember. I think it was 2 years ago in the playoffs. Saipa, managed by Ayadoi, in the first playoff they had before they went to Al Rayyan and lost. With Arman Ramezani scoring their only goal. Yeah, the best striker in the country. I'm just saying that right now. They played against some team called like Minerva Punjab, and they won like 4. Yeah, and they won 4-0, and that team was horrible. If they're anything like Minerva, who lost to Saipa, who were like bottom half of the table in Iran. And you know, you and me watch Iranian football. Any team that isn't in the top 3 in Iran is horrible, in my opinion. They just play dreadful.
Exactly.
So Goa, in that case, they should finish with 0 to 1 points. But yeah, that's what I think will happen.
So I think we should just predict the teams that will finish. I'll go to round of 16 as runners up. Yeah, I think she's gonna.
Okay.
Okay, so the teams I predicted to be second are Shabab Al Ahli, Sharjah, who else? Al Duhail, Al Nasser, and finally Al Rayyan. Okay, so I'm gonna predict for Al Duhail.
Yeah.
And finally Al Rayyan to go to the next round. So Al Nasser and who else? Al Nasser and Sharjah will be missing out for me.
Al Nasser, who did you say? Sorry.
I said Sharjah and Al Nasser are the 2 teams that are not going to
Sharjah,
qualify. Yeah.
Okay, I think I agree with you on Nasser. I think Nasser will miss out. I do think Nasser will miss out because I think they'll have some bad results here and there. As much as honest to God, as much as I hate to say it, because I have got Esteghlal finishing second, it's one of them groups that it's the group of death for a reason. It's the group of death for a reason because you get 4 teams in there that could all beat each other. Esteghlal have to beat Al Shorta twice, and it's very hard to do that. But we have to beat Al Shorta twice. There's no real other option. I think, in my opinion, Al Nasser and Sharjah will miss out. I'm gonna hope Esteghlal do the business against Al Shorta in then 2 games because I think Al Shorta will finish third. I think Al Ahly as well. We have to do good against them. But I think Sharjah and Al Nassr will miss out too.
Yeah, we just have to pray on it, inshallah, man.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
It's gonna be stressful. But I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Maybe we'll do like reviews after every match day. Yeah. who
Predictions
knows?
for each match day, I guess.
Yeah, we might do that. And then yeah,
Might do that, yeah.
I guess thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Make sure to subscribe to both of us.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Everyone's on like 10,000 million subscribers. I'm on 90, so let's go.
Nah, actually